What about strategy for cat? Now, again, let's go to real life as such. If you actually go and look at markets, I mean, a lot of you are going to study finance and look at investments, etc. Some of you might be doing the investments, etc. Remember, markets have a very good proxy to what happens in real life. Unless there is an uncertainty in the markets don't have any reason to move up or down on a daily basis. It's the uncertainty, what is happening over here. It's the fluctuation which actually gives you the money, right? Maximum amount of money is made in the market because people have different perception of what is the risk, what is the reward, or how much risk they can take, how much risk they cannot take. Now, people as such want certainty, not uncertainty. They want certainty, but only up to a point of time. I mean, if you keep on eating your hostel food on a daily basis, if you keep on eating your ghar ka khana on a daily basis, you are going to get bored after a point of time, right? You will start complaining to your mother, even though you will post pictures saying that my mother is the best or my father is the best and blah, 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 right? You're going to get bored. You want to order Chinese, you want to order a Maggie, or you want to not eat anything at all, right? Same thing happens here also. Up to a point of time, you would like some amount of comfort, but if there is too much certainty, right, there is not enough reward which is going to be given. The same thing is going to happen in cat as well, both from the college perspective as well as from your perspective. From a college perspective, because everything was becoming too smooth, now there is a chance for them to actually change the criteria. Remember, there will be a lot of changes. There will be some changes in the selection criteria. Don't blame it on COVID. They always wanted to do that, right? They just got an excuse to do it right now. It's happening everywhere. There are a lot of people who are getting fired from the jobs. The guys who are getting fired from the jobs, they were all anyways going to be fired. It is just that they have found a very nice excuse in COVID, coronavirus, etc. Very few people are actually, I mean, unless the industry itself is completely damaged, like for example, food and services, etc. A lot of companies are laying off people who they would have anyways wanted to lay off, right? Especially the IT companies. It is just that they found a very nice excuse, right? As COVID. The same thing is happening with colleges. If the colleges change their criteria, they have got a very nice excuse of coronavirus and they will make it permanent, right? So as you would have heard a lot of economists and all those gyanis on TVs telling, right, don't let a crisis go waste. Same thing happens with colleges. They are not going to let this crisis go waste. If they're going to change the criteria, they're going to use this. You should do roughly the same thing, right? Because there is uncertainty, if you are prepared, this is your chance to actually hit the ball out of the park. This is the chance for you to basically nail your advantage through, right? People who are not properly prepared are going to be very, very uncertain. They are going to add one more layer of uncertainty. If you're prepared, calm your nerves, you have your calm nerves, basically put your head down and work. Right? There is going to be no change in strategy. There is going to be, you will get a lot of things which will come up on social media saying that new pattern examination, new pattern mocks. Basically, it's going to be old wine in new bottle. Right? Instead of giving you probably 8 sets in DILR, they are going to probably give you 6 sets in DILR or 5 sets in DILR. Instead of giving you 6 passages in English, they're going to give you 4 or 5 passages in English. Instead of giving you 34 maths questions, they're going to probably give you 25 to 20 questions in maths. Right? There is no need to worry about a new pattern which is going to come up. This happens every 4 to 5 years. This is basically chance for people to make money. Don't fall into the new pattern questions or new pattern fallacy. It is basically just old wine in new bottle. CAT is not inventing some very archaic algorithm. It's not inventing something in physics or biology. It's not going to cure coronavirus. right? So there is nothing new it's going to happen in CAT. Only thing which is going to happen is basically they are going to tweak with the difficulty level. It's a pretty boring examination. If you were to look at it, it remains pretty much stable unless you are the candidate in which case you feel, oh, this is the best, or this is the most difficult examination that I took. We all feel like, what we did is the biggest thing, but in real life, CAT roughly has remained the same. Okay, I would not say it has completely remained the same. The difficulty level has, the proportion of what was considered difficult 20 years ago has probably changed. The perception of what was considered difficult has changed. But if you look at the scores, percentiles, etc., again, 50% of your CAT paper is going to be enough for a 98 to 99 percentile. 60 odd percentile will give you a 99.5 percentile in each section, right? Remember that. After that, obviously, we have done that flattening the curve, etc. We have done that sessions. Have a look at those sessions as such. Do not fall into this new pattern trap. Do not buy a new mock series. Do not enroll into a new course just because it's a new pattern, etc.